Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we like to begin by giving all glory, all honor, and all praises unto
To Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakadash.
Barakatum, giving double honors, double unto the apostles and elders of great millstone who surely do you well. To the men standing by the highways and byways pushing this doctrine, we like to say Shalom.
Shalom.
And even unto the sincere awkward sisters who sit listen these lessons in silence, subjection, and obedience unto their husbands, we like to say
Shalom.
Alright, a couple of brothers here.
Kawalwa.
Mayasha Allah and Isaiah. And we come here to do is the sixth part of our 7 video series titled Isaiah 4:1, because what in the fifth video we have dealt with what Amos 8 and 11, right? Dealing with the famine and the word. But now Isaiah 4:1 is a perfect pair precept with that, because this is coming as a result of the famine of the word. This book of Isaiah 4 and reading verses 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we'll eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So a little comfort for the brethren, the ones who listen, the eunuchs. It's the time coming. All of these women gonna rush here in these last days, because what? As we know, a man of the Lord gonna be what? A covert from the storm.
Bring it.
I'm listening. But Isaiah 32, reading at verse 2. It says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, right? And a covert from the tempest, right? As rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, right? So what? The men of the Lord in the last days is going to be the only safety. It is the name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous run into it and is safe. But the men of the Lord going to represent that strong tower, represent that name. And second is just chapter 2 talk about it. Those that stood stiffly for the name, they are going to be the ones.
Just I plug in here quick.
Yeah, right.
Bring it.
The second is just 16, reading at verse 73. But you don't read that in the front. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, right? And they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So what? You see what? In these last days, the men are going to stand stiffly for that name, going to be what? Under the protection of that name provides, and anyone who's going to be with them and truly and honestly believe in that name also going to be protected in these last days. So what?
It's not just those that believe in name, right? Because it have those that will come and say, Lord, we prophesied in there, and cause of them, he say, move from fucking here, boy. Go from here, who fucking know you, right? Don't stop calling up my name, boy. But stop calling my name, boy. I don't know you, boy.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Right? Don't feel mad. Bring them as you kind. Bring them, here, thief their head and make them feel like it's all kind of heights could go down, you know. At the end of the days, bring them slither and slay them before me. You understand? Because I weigh my name to him out. He ain't seeing that I not see myself in here. This is not part of the peaceable multitude. He was never. So the men that will be called his elect will be the ones that will be able to be an image of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. Not just calling on the name. There are people out there that calling on the name Yahweh Bashem Yoshai and they're not walking in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. They're just what? 1 Corinthians 13:1. Sounding brass. You have all these gifts and all these things and you don't have that charity. Wasting fucking time, man.
1 Corinthians 14 and 8, I believe, for all these things for prophecy shall fail.
Then
We go have like charity towards it, brother. When I say prophecy is going to fail, doesn't mean it not going to come to pass or it's going to be void. No, all the Lord's words have weight in it. All the Lord's words will to come to pass. But it shall come to pass. That would mean prophecy shall fail. All the prophecies that you read about here are going to take place. But what's going to be the end result? What are you going to need in that day?
Additionally, we're saying as well, it go fail because you could be prophesying and you prophesying the seed sack. You understand? That will fail too. Because the Lord showing you and you were saying it to that, I think it was the last lesson, that if your foundation of what you're doing is not of your Abasham Yoshai, it will fail. It will come to naught. That is what is going to happen to these men, and they go think that they have that space. But the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they are the ones that will stand stiffly, and those are the ones in that time is, oh, he's one of the men of the Lord. I thought Mashallah was just on shit, boy. I thought he went mad, you see, and he brother tried them look like them the trip off, boy. He went from normal to formal, boy. You understand? There's something wrong with them brothers. Three of them look the same and they thinking the same with this madness. And all of a sudden, you see them beaming up in a chariot. They're frightened going up. You see them looking frightened going up, and you frightened because them going up and you down here. You say, oh, we see counted among the saints of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But before all that happened, them fellas going and pop real ladies because the Isaiah 4:1 coming.
I want to add to that one thing. Isaiah 13:12. Make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Because in these final days before serious judgment come, because we know Jacob's trouble is serious judgment, but that judgment will come after that. These women can't get in order because they can't really realize what actually important in this time. Not the fucking makeup you wear, not the fucking high heels you wear, not the fucking style you want to cut on, man.
If I could say these women go and get in what?
Order.
Let all things
Be done in decency and in order.
come on, women.
Once I don't get out that piece of time, one time. Let's 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Mashiach is Yahweh.
If you know, so like, if you know, recently I was having an interaction with a female, and she trying to play like she trying to get the Jake to swindle and play lover boy and spend to she and I went into the word submission when she for she to see I went into the meaning of the word man, the meaning of the word woman, the meaning of the word man is servant, you know. The meaning of the woman, the word woman is female servant. And if the woman have a head which is the man, and the man have a head which is Yahweh Shai, that means we are his servants. The men of the Lord are his male servants. The prophets, that is it. That is exactly where I was going. And these prophets would have women because the prophets are to have children. But these women are their servants. And how these servants are to be in what? In total subjection. That is when you're giving your control over to another person. That is it. She couldn't get her. That bitch say all that doctrine, that stink fucking whoa. Looking to give me she gun and telling me before I get in nines, we had to get married. I said, so I had to marry you. Looking to go into the breakdown of marriage. This bitch don't want to hear no. I say this doesn't seem like this is gonna happen. At the end of the day, teaching these women these things is failure. These brothers go say, hey, don't teach them, just pop and go. Akim, I don't want nothing with you if
Back down to the doctrine.
yeah. I don't want nothing with you if you're not working with your Bashan your shine. Right? Make a turn. When I ready to do my thing, I go do my thing. When I burn and I ready to do my thing, I rather go and organize myself somewhere than to have you feel like you pulling strings on me. Get the fuck out of here, dumb bitch. Right? The time gonna come, she go regret. The time gonna come, a lot of women go regret, and some of the brothers gonna have that time when they go see these women who failed to submit themselves, and you get to tell she go from here is thing, bitch. You remember when you think? Some brothers will get out. Go ahead.
I would prefer you not speak. As that's all I'd say. I prefer you not speak.
That's a nice fella, yes.
I put one line out so I can 2 in GNT. Not surrender your dignity to any woman. Ooh.
Well, remember the syrup? Is the syrup 33 or yours reading to it? Is the syrup 33?
19,
Right. Because do not surrender your dignity to any man as well. Forgive. It's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Akim, anybody have closing precepts, Salak?
Yeah, again, this one here, the Isaiah 3, and I'll read from verses 18. And that day, Yahweh will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet.
So like, read that in JT.
You listen in GNT?
I'm in JT. You keep reading KJV.
Right?
Go ahead.
That's all. 18, tinkling ornaments about their feet and their cords and their wrong tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle a rent, and instead of a well set hair boldness, and instead of a stomacher a girdle of sackcloth, and burden instead of beauty. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gate shall lament and mourn, and she be
So that is why.
desolate.
So that is why a man go be precious. Because it have men that these simps are always that are simps gonna and burn. And gonna and get all kind of calamities fall upon them. Right? And the men that remain among them, you're gonna see the men of the Lord. Right? It's a whole poetic justice that's going to take place worldwide, Akim. But with that, we like to end by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Lokah Kadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, or teachers that surely do real well, pushing this doctrine in sincerity and in truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives to do so. To the Akim by the hedges and highways doing the same, we say Shalom. To the Akwat, sitting and listening in silence to their husbands as say the law in all subjection, we say Shalom. Shalom to the speckled foreigners of Yasharala, the elect, Shalom Labakarian, Abad Babal.
Shalom.